story from thousands of years ago. Let's begin with a very strong person, one of the builders of the Great Pyramid.
Hi everyone, I am here with Hunay, a real pyramid builder. Hi Hunay, what are you doing today?
Hi, I'm moving sandstone blocks. Again, my arms are starting to look like camel legs.
That sounds tough. How heavy are the blocks?
Each one is heavy as a hippo, wearing gold jewelry.
Why are you building this pyramid?
Oh, it is for the pharaoh Storm. He wants to be buried like a king because he is one.
Welcome to the ancient Egypt traveler. I see you new here. Are you the one of those time travel news reporters?
Yes, I am here from the year 2025 to learn about the Great Pyramids. Will you tell our audience more about them?
Of course, you arrive at the right moment. This is a model of a pyramid, just like the ones built over 4,000 years ago in Egypt. The most famous of these is the Great Pyramid of Giza. The pyramids were built as tombs for the pharaoh, the king of Egypt. They believed life after death, so they filled the pyramid with food, treasures, and even boats journey to the next world. The workers used huge limestone blocks and simple tools to build them. This model helps us to imagine how strong and skilled the ancient Egypt were. They didn't have machines, but their ideas and teamwork made history. Even today, scientists still wonder how these massive structures were built so perfectly.
Makes sense. Thanks, sir. Hunay, don't hurt your back.
Too late. Just kidding.
Bye. Over to the newsroom.
And now, let's go live to a field reporter near the banks of Nile, where a harvest season is fully swing. Fascinating pictures that speak and help to manage an entire civilization. Now that's what we call smart farming.
We are here in the fields of ancient Egypt, where farmers work from sunrise to sunset. Let's speak with one of them.
Welcome, sir. The Nile has blessed earth with rich soil. Again this year, we are harvesting barley and onions.
That's amazing, but how do you keep track of your harvests?
We don't do that part ourselves. The scribes do. They come with scrolls and write everything using tiny pictures. Yes, they call it hieroglyphics. It looks like birds, eyes and snake, but it's actually writing.
There you have it, ancient Egypt's farmers and their clever system of record keeping using hieroglyphics.
This bird means A, this vase means water. My scroll shows how much rain was harvested. What are hieroglyphics? Hieroglyphics are a writing system of ancient Egypt. Instead of using letters like we do, Egyptians use letters and symbols to write words and ideas. Hieroglyphics, what do they look like? Hieroglyphics included birds, eyes, snakes, waterways, and more. Each symbol stood for a sound, a word, or even a whole idea. Where were they written? You could find hieroglyphics on temple walls and pyramids, in tombs, on scrolls made from papyrus. Why are they important? Hieroglyphics help Egyptians record history, write prayers and stories, keep track of crops and trade. Only special people called scribes were trained to write and read them.
Only trained scribes could read and write hieroglyphics. It was an important skill that helped run farms, temples, and the kingdom itself. Over to the newsroom.
And now, let's take a quick look at the weather, because even in ancient Egypt, the sun didn't always shine in the same way. Over to a weather reporter near the banks of Nile. What's the forecast of our land of the pharaohs?
Good morning from the land of the Nile. I'm your weather watcher, Yohamba, reporting live from ancient Egypt. Today is forecast hot and dry with a 0% chance of rain. Again, temperatures are soaring to a sizzling 40 degrees Celsius, perfect for pyramid buildings if you like working in an oven. But along the Nile, it's much cooler thanks to the river bridge and the yearly floods. Farmers are busy growing wheat, barley, and papyrus. So don't forget, if you're heading out today, carry water, wear your linen's robe, and avoid standing too close to the sun. Godra, back to you in the newsroom.
We've got an exciting update from the sands of time.
Good
Morning, I'm here with Dr. Digala, the world famous archaeologist who stayed from a day near the Great Pyramid. Welcome, Doctor.
Thank you. It's always exciting to uncover the past.
So tell us what exactly an archaeology do?
We study things left behind by people like tools, tombs, and writings. These clues help us understand how ancient Egyptians lived, worked, and even worshipped.
That sounds amazing. What is the most interesting you ever found?
Well, just last week we found a clay jar filled with ancient grains and a tiny piece of papyrus with hieroglyphics. It shows us how carefully they planned their farming.
Wow, did you also find some secret about the pyramid?
Yes, we found ram markings that may show us how workers may have lifted the giant stones of the pyramid, and we're still trying to figure out some mysterious chambers deep inside.
There you have, folks. The past is full of stories, and thanks to Dr. Digala, the world famous archaeologist, and Dr. Digala, the stories are brought back to life, one artifact at a time. Back to newsroom.
Our field reporter is on the location near Great Pyramid of Giza, where an archaeologist has made some fascinating discoveries about life in ancient Egypt. Let's go live and dig site for an exclusive interview.
Wow, so much happens in ancient Egypt. Pyramids, treasures, and a lot of sunshine.
Thanks for joining us on today's trip, live from ancient Egypt. Thank you.
Is a part of a group of pyramids at Giza near Cairo in Egypt.
No one is completely sure how the pyramids were built. It's still a mystery. The pyramids were built as tops for pharaohs filled with treasure and scared items for afterlife. Inside some pyramids, walls were decorated with hieroglyphics, a writing system using pictures.
Near the pyramid stand the Great Sphinx, a statue with a lion's body and a human head.
The Pyramids of Giza were added to the UNESCO World Heritage List in 1979, along with other great monuments in ancient Memphis. Thank you. To one of the most popular national parks of the world. So here we go. The Serengeti National Park is in Tanzania. It is a wonder of Tanzania. Let's put the place on the map. Serengeti National Park is in the northern Tanzania near the Kenyan border. The name Serengeti comes from the Maasai word Serengeti, which means endless plains. And truly, the vast grasslands stretch as far as I can see. It covers 50,000 square kilometers, bigger than some country. Now, Ivana will give you more information about the Serengeti National Park. Migrate in a big circle across the Serengeti, Tanzania. They move to the north to the Masai Mara, Kenya, in search of grass and water during the dry season. They move back to the south to the Serengeti when the rains come back. The Serengeti is a home to the big five animals: lions, leopards, rhinos, elephants, and buffaloes. Now, over to Ahilian.
The beautiful sunset of this place paints the sky with orange, pink, and the gold colors. Animals can be seen walking across the plains when the sun goes down. Over to Tanzila.
Serengeti is a place where tourists go on a safari to see wild animals in their natural home. They take their binoculars and cameras to shoot pictures. They go in jeep to see animals like lions, elephants, and zebras. Over to Anuhasini.
Serengeti is a very special place protected by the UNESCO World Heritage Site. It helps save wild animals and is great for natural tourism. Over to Rishant.
The people who live in Serengeti is known as Maasai people. They usually wear red clothes, they take care of cows, and they are an important part of Africa. Let's watch a live show of Maasai people jumping and dancing.